a 22-hour bus ride. Currently in Virginia on our way down. We're gonna enter Tennessee pretty quick, I think. We're at a rest stop in Alabama. We're almost there, and it'll be that much closer to Mississippi, and that much closer to being off this bus, almost. Plenty of time to get to know one another. So it's very early. I'm gonna go back and throw my shades on and maybe take a wee bit of a nap to get really, really close. Here I am, ready to go. And speaking of ready to go, everybody's getting back on the bus, so that's where I'm gonna go. I will see you guys in Mississippi. And I will see you hopefully in Mississippi, hopefully really, really soon. I'm tired of the bus.
Get the job done, and we can save some people.
But the officers who have boats cannot get to them in many cases because the roads are flooded to their homes.
Get every doggone Greyhound bus line in the country and get their asses moving to New Orleans.
The people who have been rescued are sometimes having to be put back in the water. They have clearly lost everything.
It's awful down here, man.
I can't imagine what that would be like. And I am told what I am looking at is not the worst of it. They're just trying to save their lives. It comes down to that.
Every day that we delay, people are dying. People are dying down here.
The moment of life and death is unfolding. Here, a helicopter rescue brings relief.
I want to take you with me on my mission trip, on your mission trip. You all have been praying for me, and I want you to see where those prayers are going and who they're affecting. So I hope I am a good hostess, and I can't wait for you to see what I'm going to see. I can't wait to see what I'm going to see and what God ultimately has in store for this trip. What you'll notice is that there are beautiful, gorgeous houses, and right next to them are the foundations of what used to be a house. I've been to historical medieval grounds where you can still see the foundations of houses built thousands of years ago. And to see that, and then to go to New Orleans and almost see the exact same thing, but as a result of something that happened 6 years ago is just mind-blowing.
I'm Annie Orlando. I go to Salem State. I'm a junior. Today we drove into New Orleans. We went into the upper and lower 9th Ward. Thought that a lot of the damage would have been cleaned up by now. They still all had the numbers with the bodies, if any, marked on the siding.
Alright, so I'm Sarah Fletcher. Shocking to hear about how much people had gone through, but also how they were being resilient, how they were recovering, how they were still trusting God despite that. So it was pretty incredible.
We're pulling weeds at a sports complex. It's pretty sweet. Our job today was to weed. Now, if it's not frozen, I love it. But this bad boy came up and out, and I was just... when I'm asked to weed, I weed. I get the job done, and this is me getting the job done.
Okay, my name is Russell. I'm a city employee, City of Bay St. Louis. We had a lot of volunteers come down, still have a lot of volunteers come down to help. And the last 6 years it's been coming back slowly, but I think we're going to recover fine. It's going to take some more years because you can't do it overnight.
it's interesting. This area seems so nice. This area seems so nice, but it's all just so new. The paved walkways are brand new. The houses are brand new. Everything is brand new. You're looking at things that, even if they look weathered, you know, they're still only about 5 or 6 years old, if that. So it's just been a really interesting experience to kind of go around and see an area that I don't know what it looked like beforehand. It's looking pretty good now. People are making a comeback. They're making a recovery, which is encouraging. We went in and worked with Miss Hall, who her home was destroyed, and she spent about a year or two in a FEMA trailer, and then spent the past 3 years in a MEMA trailer, which is the local version of FEMA. And right now, she's having a house built. She's told that she needs to be out by the end of the month. So what we did was we went into the house that's being built for her and continued construction and tried to get as much done as possible.
Right now, we're just digging up a pile of dirt so we can go move it to the muddy spots underneath her house. Maybe you can show that under her house. This is her new house, by the way.
It's beautiful inside.
Yeah.
Her new house.
She's in a MEMA trailer right now, and they're taking that back at the end of the month. And so we're working our hardest to put the finishing touches on the house so we can move in.
Then 6 years if we want to get her into her new house.
Hey. This is a video.
Just me, son.
I just wanted to show the world your man talents.
Pretty much, Annie and I are awesome because we're framing the windows. It's gonna look really good.
That's how it's done.
That's how it's done. We're gonna go put this on the window now.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Hey. So what our job was this week was to help Miss Hall move in. Miss Hall's been in a trailer, Mr. and Mrs. Hall have been in a trailer for 6 years and haven't been able to move into their new home. So we did a lot of finish work, lots of stuff getting the details done so we can move them in their house. So we didn't finish it all, but we got a lot closer than they were when we started. So if you look around towards the floor and around the windows, you'll see a lot of the trim and baseboards. That was a lot of what we did. We did a lot of painting, so the walls and cutting in around the ceiling and doing the painting on the boards, so we did a lot of that. Some of us got to saw, some of us got to hammer, some of us got to paint, and then others moved a big pile of dirt from one part of the yard to underneath the foundation of the house. So that's basically what we did. It was pretty awesome.
Welcome home, Hall family. Welcome home.
Yeah. So we got a lot of the boards done, and we touched up all the painting, and put the window, a lot of the windows got finished.
Oh, yeah. Y'all did a lot. Cheese, everyone.
Cheese, everyone.
It must look different up in here since they got that done.
It does. Yeah, it makes it look a lot more finished.
But y'all are coming back next year to see?
Yes.
You better stop over here.
Okay.
I'm not having to work for you, but you better stop.
We will.
You better stop over here.
Yeah, definitely.
One of the things that impacted me the most was when one of the people we spoke to there mentioned that imagine an area the size of the UK. I mean, imagine the UK being absolutely destroyed, everything flooded, completely underwater, and you have what happened with Katrina. There was a story that I heard over the week from a girl who was part of the Habitat for Humanity section of InterVarsity, and she spoke with one of the residents who lived next door to where they were doing construction, and she asked him, "Do you ever get tired of hearing the hammering and the sawing all the time, and the construction all the time? Does it keep you up? Does it bother you?" And he said, "Absolutely not. It fills my heart with joy when I hear the sounds of construction." She asked why, and he said, "When you spend a week, days, trapped in an attic or wherever you are, surrounded by death, surrounded by silence, surrounded by the cries of people who've lost family, who've lost loved ones, to hear the sound of construction, to hear the sound of rebuilding, of hope, I would love to hear the rest of those sounds the rest of my life. There is hope in the South for those affected by Katrina, and it's a hope that God has used this devastation for the glorification of His kingdom, to help those whom He loves, and He certainly has done that. And I just wanted to share a verse with you. I believe it's Isaiah 41:14 or 13, but it says, "For I hold you by your right hand, I, the Lord your God. And I say to you, don't be afraid. I'm here to help you. You helped me. You supported me, you prayed for me, and I appreciate that, but you also helped Miss Hall, Russell, Rick, Jimmy, all of these guys, all of the communities that we worked with this week, by helping me, by praying for me, by praying for them. You were the hand of God for these people. God worked through you. God worked through me. God worked through the team. God worked through the community there. We are His hand. When we submit to Him, when we give our lives to Him, we become His hand, His help. By His grace, by His strength, He works through us. And that's what He did this week. So thank you. Thank you for being a part of it. And continue to pray. Continue to be a part of it. I'm not there anymore. You're not there. But we can still be a part of it. We can still pray. We can still help. We can still support. So thank you. And I look forward to touching base with you all. If you ever have anything you want to talk about, feel free to let me know. And we'll chat. Bye.